Isma is understood as an agreement at the time of marriage between husband and wife that wife would have the same right of divorce as the husband, because originally husband is allowed to go ahead with divorce. And there are cases that difficulty, like when things don't work in the marriage relationship, and sometimes they separate, but the husband doesn't want to divorce his wife. And I have cases that they come and they say, well, I'm ready to divorce her, but I want $20,000. Or, and she doesn't have $20,000. And he says that, well, I'm not going to divorce her then. How is not fair, and we usually speak with the guy that, you know, be fair, and Islam is about justice. You cannot abuse this right that you have. But a way to deal with this matter to avoid future problems, at the time of Katb al-Kitab, the arus, lady, has right to ask for the wikala. So the word is really wikala, not isma. Wikala, that she wants him to accept the same right, to agree with the same right for his wife. That means that as a man is allowed to divorce his wife if, la subhanallah, things didn't work in their family life, the lady should have the same right, or at least some condition rights, that she can say, if my husband got involved with drugs or alcohol or haram stuff, or not responsible, didn't support, was taken to jail for a long time. Under certain circumstances, I should have wikala from him to divorce myself. And if he agreed with this, then you don't have the same problem, so, oh, give me $20,000 and I divorce you. That is really what is the concept of isma. They said isma maybe is just, isma means protection. They say this word as a lady is protecting herself in this case, but in reality is haqqul wikala. That means the husband gives wikala to his wife to divorce herself if necessary. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. We hope that inshallah, people that they want to get married, they have enough understanding. We at the House of Wisdom, we have a list with 100 conditions that if they come to us and if they have time, we say, read this list of 100 questions for conversation between the marriage and discuss this. But many times people come and they want to marry right away. They just decide, they met in the morning and smiling and have a meeting, and the afternoon marry, and tomorrow morning they come for divorce. That is really a bad way to deal with this issue. Take your time, especially the youth, and discuss the matters, things your expectation, your rights, your responsibility, your role, and mutual expectations, and make a right decision. Then there is much better chance for the success of the marriage relationship. And this is really related also to the morality and akhlaq. Alhamdulillah, in Dearborn now, this Ashura, we have almost 20 or maybe more Majalis al-Hussein. Alhamdulillah, that's a good thing. You remember that in the previous year, sometimes we have too many people that they used to sit on the stage. Remember that we didn't put the chairs on the stairs, and people used to literally go and sit down. We had almost 100 people sitting on the stage and sitting on the stairs and all over, and still Mahdi Hall full of. But alhamdulillah, now there are more majalis, more opportunities for people, and almost every place is full, somehow full. There are people for some places is 100% full, and some places a little bit less, but there are people everywhere. The only thing is that I hope that after 10 nights, 12 nights that we come and we cry and we remember Imam Hussein and everything, something happened to us. What if we do all of this crying for Imam Hussein, all of this sadness and emotions, and at the end of Ashura we are the same guys, right? Nothing changed. Well, Ashura was really about something to change. What happened to us? It's the same character, the same behavior, same mood, same talks, same walks, same culture. Then really, what we get from Ashura is just emotion. It should be more than that. Because Imam Hussein talked about al-islah, al-amr bil-ma'ruf, al-nahy al-munkar. What is ma'ruf? What is munkar? What is islah? What is haq? What is batil? These are really the issues of Karbala. And the central issue is al-akhlaq. That Imam Hussein is a moral man. Even God that we worship, Allah is a moral Lord. يعني الله الرب الأخلاق تخلقوا بأخلاق الله بعثت لأتمم مكارم الأخلاق. And the Quran gives us everything about akhlaq. Quran is kitab al-akhlaq. Quran is not kitab al-ilm wal-qanun wal-iqtisad. Yeah, Quran talks about iqtisad and economy and politics and science and all of these issues. But if you want to give a title to the Quran, is al-akhlaq. Because if you go to the qanun, not all the qanuns are available in the Quran. And this Quran tells us, اجتنبوا كثيرا من الذنب. Subhanallah. Not اجتنبوا كثيرا من الغيبة. Talk ولا يغتب بعضكم بعضا. But it says, even من الذنب. You have no right to have a negative thought about someone. Even thought. Now if you go to the American court and say, you know, I think that this guy is thinking about me negatively. I say, are you crazy? How do you know that? Nobody. Even if you go and say, this guy is doing the ghiba, nobody pays it. But Quran starts even, اجتنبوا كثيرا من الذنب. Even in your mind, don't think evil about someone. كثيرا من الذنب إن بعض الذنب إثم. Some of these thoughts are sinful. Although some of them are بعض الذنب is, but اجتنبوا كثيرا. You see the point here? اجتنبوا كثيرا. Avoid from سوء الظن, evil thought a lot. Avoid a lot. Although بعض الذنب, although there are some of them are sinful. Some of them are sinful, but avoid from all of them, from majority of them. This is akhlaq. This is akhlaq. Quran tells us, وَالْكَاظِمِينَ الْغَيْظِ وَالْعَافِينَ عَنِ النَّاسِ وَاللَّهُ يُحِبُّ الْمُحْسِنِينَ. The person came to Imam al-Kadhim alayhi salam and he said that, this guy, my friend, there is something I don't like about him, because people told me that, you know, he did this and that. And what should I do? Imam said that even وَإِنْ شَهِدَ خَمْسُونَ قَسَامَ كَذِّبْ سَمْعَكَ وَبَصَرَكَ. Even if 50 people that you trust them, they came and they made a qasam, they are sure by God, this guy did this and that. Even such a thing happen, you deny what you hear and you deny what they told you, and still if you said, I didn't do that, صدقه. He said, I didn't say this, I didn't do that. Agree with him. Even if 50 people, they made an oath, 50 قسامة, that he said this and he did. You see, this is really the. And then the Quran telling us that when you get angry, al-kadhimin al-ghayb, everybody gets angry. I mean, we are human beings. But the point is to control your anger, kadhimin al-ghayb. Not only control your anger, وَالْعَافِينَ عَنِ النَّاسِ, forgive them. Forgiveness. Not only forgiveness, وَاللَّهُ يُحِبُّ الْمُحْسِنِينَ. Show ihsan. Show benevolence. So really, Ashura is about akhlaq, is about character. The Quran didn't come to just teach us certain rules and regulations. The Quran came to change our behavior, our moral character. That is really the point of the Quran. That starts from our mind, our intention, and then our expressions, and then our actions. So I hope, inshallah, as we are coming to this Layali Ashura, what do you have, Brother David, in your hand? You want to say it to me? Okay. Sorry, I see you just showing to me. الحمد لله. تبرعت السيدة النبية الشامي بمبلغ من المال عن روح والديها المرحوم الحاج عبد الحسين الشامي والمرحومة الحاج آمنة بيذون. الحمد لله. And she asked for Fatiha على روح والديها. Let us say Surah Al-Fatiha. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. روح والديها هذه السيدة ووالدي كل من تبرع الليل الماضي. الحمد لله. We appreciate your generosity, brothers and sisters, your support for this beautiful house, beautiful Bayt of Allah, and this beautiful program. You heard Sister Tiba, you will hear Brother Ali, and then Said Najah. House of Wisdom is always about providing beautiful service and quality service with sincerity, with maximum sensitivity about what is good for our community. And alhamdulillah, your support was great. Somebody said that there was another center close by. They had $300,000 collection last night. I said, alhamdulillah, support for any center is support for Islamic House of Wisdom. But we are still short of, but we don't want to have fundraising like we did last night. You have the pledge card, and Brother David has the pledge card, Sister Zainab has pledge card. Please be generous and support the program of Ashura and the project of your Islamic House of Wisdom. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help us to learn akhlaq of Imam Hussein, that even to his enemy, Hurr ibn Yazid al-Riyahi, not only he gave water to his enemy, but even to the horses of his enemy. This is really the akhlaq of Ahlul Bayt, that they learn this from the Quran and they learn it from the Holy Prophet. And let us focus on this, that to construct a community of role model that we have been talking about from the beginning of this Ashura. The most important part of that community of Rasulullah and community of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is as al-akhlaq. And we will talk about this inshallah in coming sessions. بعد الصلوات على محمد وآل محمد.